I've waited my whole life for this. I am going to bring TikTok back.
Yes.
Dead and alive. With his testicles in my hands. Now bring a car. I will go and I will tear his family up. I will do it to his wife and give her blood infection, sir. I will do whatever it takes to make you happy. I'm going to bring back his testicles in your car, sir. Your car and his boss, dead or alive.
Alright, so I'm just logging in to Second Life, and I want to make a video talking about sorry, I want to make a video talking about how I am looking for music that I can listen to myself without having to hear the N-word or the B-word. You know, someone calling themselves the N-word or someone calling somebody else the N-word or the B-word, that type of shit. I'm constantly trying to find music that I can DJ with here in Second Life. Now, I go to different sets and I hear what they play, and of course they're playing music, you know, with the cuss words, which is cool, but I'm also hearing the N-word and the B-word, and it's like, man, okay, it looks like I would be the only DJ that's not playing it so far. And so that would mean a lot, because out of all the DJs on Second Life, if I could be the one that's not doing it, no matter who cares, I care. And then I can put that on my profile as the only DJ on the grid that gives a damn, you know what I'm saying, about what people listen to. And once again, that may not mean a lot to other people, but to me, it does. And so when I'm searching for music, you know, it's something that I have to search hard for, because not only it's like I like hip hop, I like cussing, and funny thing is, I still say the N-word and B-word every now and then. Oh, I hate this little jittering. You know, this thing with the shadows. So it's like, even though I like it, I'm not going to sit here and just say it out in public, if that makes sense to you. You know, I say it in privacy and in the confines. Anyway, I'm not going to use some words I don't know the definition to, but I say it, you know, just not in public. And every now and then it slips. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to be a hypocrite about it. It's just that, yo, if I'm making the attempt to do it and I'm not doing it for money, and it's like with my videos, if someone's going to listen to it, if one person listens or watches my video, then there will be one person that hears someone like me, or someone that talks on the type shit that I talk about, that's not going to use the N-word or the B-word. I don't even like calling brown folks black. I still think that black is something that's like a void. Like if you call someone black, you're calling them, like soulless. You're calling them, empty. You're calling them, something that is lacking a substance. You know what I mean? So by doing that, I'm just like, if I'm thinking that way, how come there's not enough people out there that, it's like that can push the narrative, that can march alongside of anybody else and preach the same type of shit that I'm preaching. You know what I mean? And when I say preach, look, I say that loosely. Alright? And in no means am I a fucking preacher. Don't get it fucked up. Alright? But well, I take that back. I guess, some people say that they rather listen to a preacher or a reverend that has come from the experiences that they're teaching, that they're preaching about. So I guess, I don't know. Anyway, I'm trying to find a chair. I know I'm bouncing all over the place, but it's like when I thought about coming on here and making a video, I was like, I'm gonna sit my avatar down somewhere and I'm gonna make this video. You know what I mean? And then I was like, oh shit, I don't have a chair. So there it is. So yeah, it's like I'm flipping around, listening to songs, and then there's some legit songs, on the conscious level. You know what I mean? I'm like, cool, cool, cool. This is some cool shit. This is some cool shit. And then all of a sudden, it's like they get through the whole song, and Wale does this damn near all the time. What is this? Is this something that I wear? It says a HUD, and a HUD is usually something that we wear. Damn it, and I threw away. It's a chair HUD. I threw away the instructions on this shit. Okay, that's cool. So Wale, he has a lot of songs where he oh, that's the wood, and this is the fabric. So I can turn the fabric black. Or, okay, so the wood is already wood. Hey, there we go. Matches. Hey. So anyway, back to what I'm talking about. So I've come across so many artists, so many songs that, I'm digging it, and then boom, hits me like, oh shit, this motherfucker here with this N-word, B-word shit. It's like, seriously? We gotta go through this shit? And it's so irritating. So it's like I'm looking for other people that's feeling what I'm feeling. And so far, I don't see anybody else blogging about this shit. And once again, it's upsetting. Because I know I'm not the only person that's thinking like this. But once again, it's in my disclaimer. I constantly ask people, to question everything that I'm talking about, do some research on the shit that I'm talking about, but most importantly, share your information with me, share your opinion with me, share your opinion with other people. And and the main thing is, the reason to share your opinion is because there's a lot of people out here that feel alone because they're the only ones that think the way they do. And because when you think the way that you do and everybody else is looking at you like you're the weirdo, and they're constantly telling you you need to change your way of thinking, you're wrong about this, you're wrong about that, and they're telling you you're wrong because of this, it's like, really? I'm wrong because I have my own truth on some shit? And then they want to question you. It's like no, they're telling you you're wrong about some shit, and then they want to prove that you're wrong about the shit. And it's like, I hate smart people. Smart people piss me the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, it's like, I'm not trying to be a smart person. Not like that. Not as far as when it comes down to having an ego. Because it's like, man, people, they know they're smart. And they'll do everything that they can do, you know what I'm saying, to prove other people wrong type shit. Me, I'm the type smart where, if it's something that I like, something I'm passionate about, then I'll try and get more information on it. Or I'll try to fix it or some shit. And it sucks because I'm very choosy about how strong I'm going to be about something. And it's fucked up that sometimes, I don't even fucking take my own health, you know what I'm saying, my own personal shit, and put that, like apply that much fucking oomph to it. So it's like, man, I suck on so many levels. I got so many fucking flaws that it's terrible. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can raise this up. Or let me go through the menu. I don't like the way my feet is going through the floor. So let's see if it's just with that pose. Nope. So it's like, man, there used to be a time when I first started video blogging, there were so many people expressing thoughts like this that it damn near became a competition. And it's sad because it's like they act like there wasn't enough room on YouTube for people to have their own opinion. It's kind of like saying, I have an opinion about Panthers, you have an opinion about Panthers, but your opinion is different from mine, so you need to go to another social site. You need to get off of, let me turn my AO off. No, I don't need to. It's like, you need to get off of this website and, put your opinion somewhere else. Because, you're fucking feminine poses. Because you suck. Is there another menu? There's even more. So it's like, man, if you're watching this, and if you know of anybody else that's talking on this shit, that's like, yo, they're looking for, conscious music, you know, they're looking for music where people are not using the N word and the B word. Let me know. Let me know, because as much as I'm putting it in the search engine, I'm not putting in, conscious bloggers. I'm not putting that in there, because that's like opening the door to all kind of extra BS. How many menus does this have? Oh, only 2. Okay. And so, it's like, as much as I want to be some type of positive influence, I have to sit back and also remember that I'm only a person, you know what I mean? And I'm living in a world where convenience is everything, and when a person feels like you're taking away their conveniences, they're ready to fight for it, they're ready to kill for it. And it's like, really? Is it that damn serious? Is it? And I don't know. I like this little scene, but it's like, I don't know, man. For me, it's enough to want to help other people, unthink some bullshit. I still have a lot of unthinking to do, a lot of bullshit to unthink my damn self. So, all I can do is try to put the message out there, put the word out there, and allow people to, do their own fixing. Because I hate for somebody to sit back and accuse me of some bullshit. Like, I followed your way of thinking. Well, hey, that right there should be the end of the sentence, because you chose to do some shit. Nobody else forced you to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody forced you to do that shit. So it's like, if you know of some music where people are not using the N word and the B word, let me know. They can say all the other cuss words. I don't care about that shit. I don't care about the rest of the cuss words. They grown. We all grown. You know what I'm saying? It's just the N word and the B word. And the B word, the other B word, not just bitch, but black. You know what I'm saying? There's 2 B words. There's 2 B words, you know what I'm saying? So now I gotta consciously put that into the message. There's 2 B words. There's an N and a B and another B. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it's like I leave messages in people's comment sections. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, as a matter of fact, there was a young lady who her father is some type of celebrity, and she's like only 28 now. And I left a message, and I'm like, yo, you can help your generation become a whole lot more aware of what's going on out there in the world. You know what I'm saying? I hit her up on a level like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially, and I put in there specifically, about using the N and the B word. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think I got a like on that. Sometimes people read comments and they'll like it. And I know I didn't get a response back from the young lady. Hold on. I'm curious. I am curious. This young man right here, I want to listen to his music to see what he's talking about. But I just listened to one of his songs that I liked. And I liked it. So I gotta do some more, research to see if he's somebody that I would subscribe to, and if he's somebody that I would suggest for somebody else to watch. Okay, so no, I haven't gotten a response back from that young lady or anybody that's been on that one specific video. Yeah, look at these tabs. You know what I'm saying? I'm multitasking in all kind of different ways. As far as entertainment goes, I'm being so picky about what I watch that I'm watching fucking Pets. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Ready for real financial security as a therapist? I'm Matt from TPA, and I help therapists build six-figure
Shit. Commercial's still gonna be there.
practices they absolutely
This shut up. Yeah, it's kind of like saying I'm reduced to certain videos, you know what I'm saying? I don't like prank videos. I like comedy skits, especially, from, people in my culture. I know it's fantasy, you know what I'm saying? They don't blur the line between trying to be real, real life, or not, it's just complete fantasy. And I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? I don't have to rack my brain on trying to distinguish between, are they trying, you know what I'm saying? Are they, no. I like people who, if they're going to video blog, you know what I'm saying? I like to see where their head is at. And right now there's only a few bloggers that I check out. It's like mainly it's been some ladies that are living in vans, traveling around, blogging, a day in the life, this, you know what I'm saying, that type shit. But anyway, I'm totally off the topic. So anyway, it's like, yo, if you have any information on how to, ease my mind, find this music, find video bloggers, find some artists that are on some conscious shit, that, that aren't using the C word, the N word, or the two B words, then let me know. I know a lot of people might have clicked off by now, but if you haven't and you're still listening, thank you. Thank you very much. I hope I'm leaving you with something that you can walk away with, and and you can pass the word on. You know what I mean? Like I said, it feels fucked up to feel alone in this world, because it's like I'm the only person that I can tell right now that's talking this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And every now and then I might come across somebody that's talking this shit, but it's like, are they really talking it damn near every day? You know what I'm saying? I get triggered on something, and when I start thinking about it, I hit record, and I record my thoughts, and I post it. You know what I mean? So it's like, is there anybody else that's doing that shit? You know what I mean? It's like, it's good to have a choice. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be forced into listening to somebody's opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's what's crazy about it. I don't want to be forced into it. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I post my videos, I'm not forcing anybody to sit back and have to listen to my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I want that same choice. I want that same option. I think it's only fair. You know, the golden rule is to do unto others as you have them do unto you, that type shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, I want the option to be able to click on somebody's channel and pick the topic I want to listen to that day. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing about this shit here. That's why I like being a loner. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not around people that are going to irritate me. You know what I'm saying? That's going to push their thoughts or push their habits or push their flaws on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I don't want to go through that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a whole nother level. You know, what's that? Don't fuck up my vibe. Don't fuck up my... I know they say B, don't fuck up, you know... What is it? How's that go? You fucking with my vibe? Fucking... Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I hope the message is clear. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm gonna fucking finish doing what the fuck I'm doing. So anyway, you have a good day, you have a good night, you have a good morning. Peace.